Are you a struggling AP student? Let me introduce to you executive function pills. Struggling to stay on task? Try our focus pills. Does your binder look like a tornado ran through it?
The organization pills are perfect for you. Are people constantly distracting you? Try our study space pill.
Side effects may include extreme persistent diarrhea, nausea and aggressive vomiting, extreme rash, pulsating hives, and violent convulsions.
Death. Call 1-800-EXECUTIVE FUNCTION to order now.
All right. You guys have a good weekend, and make sure to get your independent reading done, and don't slack, please.
See you Monday, Mr. White.
See ya. Have a good weekend.
Good afternoon, Mr. White. I've been meaning to talk to you about your test scores lately.
What's that? What do you need to talk about?
Well, your students haven't been doing very well in their practice tests lately. In fact, for the past 3 years, a very small minority of your students have been past the AP Lang exam, and this year only 2 people are passing the class.
Yeah, I know. It's difficult, like, the College Board just makes it extremely difficult for it to make our students able to study for the test. I mean, how do they expect us to have anybody passing, you know?
Trust me, I know. You brought these concerns to my attention before plenty of times, and I'm well aware of the situation. I don't know if I can keep justifying keeping this class around.
Not sure if you can keep the class around?
Look, Walter, you're a great guy and a great teacher, but without passing students, I'm not sure if I can keep AP Lang around. Your class is dying, Walter. If you don't get these test scores up to at least 50%, I'll have to pull the funding, and this school won't offer AP Lang anymore.
You can't do that to me. I mean, I sacrificed everything for this.
I'm sorry, Walter, but if your students don't pass this class, this is your last year with us.
All right, good morning, everybody. Please take your seats, and I see you're already all seated. How are you guys?
Yeah,
Pretty good.
we're here.
Yeah? Today we're going to be going over the essence of AP Lang. And what I need you guys to do is everybody needs to take more initiative, all right? We all need to get into the groove of AP Lang, all right? Look, it's not just going to be me up here talking every day, but I figured since it's a Monday, I need to introduce the subject at least a little bit. You really have to put in some thought and effort into it, and so that it affects the test score that you guys will be taking at the end of the year and the quality of your work. You have to use rationale and creativity to improve the quality of your work and your analysis and arguments, all right? As some of you know, the College Board is making it very difficult to find good sources to study and practice with. And unfortunately, we can no longer have sample questions like we were able to in previous years, making it much more difficult. So, what I thought I'd do is go around the room and ask you what you think the essence of AP Lang is, and what you guys would like to work on. Student number 1.
I think AP Lang is really about diving deeper into the meaning of the text. I mean, like, really going past, like, the surface level information and trying to understand all the nuances in an author or the speaker's work.
Very good. I definitely agree with you. A very big part of the class is that. But what about writing your own essays? Somebody else.
I think that writing a good essay for the exam means creating your own nuances when answering the prompt and getting into how each aspect of your thesis really encapsulates what your message or the message of the author that you're writing about means and its implications.
Yeah, writing an essay that really gets deep into the complexities of the prompt is exactly what the reader is looking for. I see you're looking over at me. What's going on?
I don't know. I just think this class is a waste of time. Like, when am I ever going to have to do this at anything other than school?
Look, I know that it seems like out of the ordinary, but in fact, you actually use analysis every day, Jesse. And every time you talk to somebody, your brain is doing so without you even knowing. So, in fact, the complexities and the analysis that you learn during class can be applied into daily life. And yeah, it's very important, and it just trains your brain to think that way so that you can more effectively use it outside of school.
Yeah, right. I'm not even passing this class.
That's because you don't apply yourself. You're a bright kid, and you could pass, but you have to apply yourself. And that goes for all of you, all right? I'm gonna need some effort from every single one of you guys.
How are we gonna do that if we don't have anything to practice with?
Look, it's gonna be hard, but we'll work at it, all right? Let's move on. Now, if you look at the rhetorical triangle,
So Walter, how's work been going?
well, I mean, it's all right. I mean, we've just been having struggle to get the kids motivated.
Oh, honey, it can't be that bad. You were just talking about a couple students that were doing amazing last night. And what about that kid Jesse you talked about?
Look, it's just hard to get them to care to pass whenever they have such little motivation. And Jesse, he's smart, but he's just unmotivated completely. But anyway, enough about my work. How's your work, Pank?
You know, things have been okay, but there's been a huge increase in teachers trying to make their own material for the tests. I think just this week we arrested 3 teachers probably.
What?
I mean, working for the college has been pretty difficult, but, you know, it's never been easy. I can tell you that much.
I still don't get it, Hank. Why can't you just let the teachers teach the way they want? I know when Skylar and I went to school, the stuff the teachers gave us were really helpful. Right, Skylar?
Yeah, we used to stay up all night in our room reading through the materials that the teachers gave us.
We can't just let teachers use their own materials anymore. I mean, we paid all that money for the graders to make their own stuff. What would happen to us if we just let teachers use whatever they wanted? I mean, AP Lang isn't as fun as that it used to be. We're running pretty low on money nowadays.
But you're clearly making enough money, all right? From just the people taking the class. I mean, they have to pay for the tests and everything.
I mean, I don't make the rules. I just enforce them.
Of course, nah, I'm just trying to make a point.
Come on, Dad. Can we talk about something else besides AP Lang? I'm sick enough of school as it is.
Sorry, Walt Jr. It's just hard to, okay? Well, in any news, Hank, Marie, are you guys thinking about getting out of any place soon? Vacation?
Well, we were thinking of one.
All right, guys, thanks for coming for dinner. Seriously.
Oh, I better go get that.
See you guys. See ya.
Unknown caller.
Hello, this is Skylar White speaking.
Yes, hello. This is Principal J.P. Wayne High School. Is there Mr. White there?
No, is there something I can help you with?
Well, it's just I was calling to let him know that we got an email from the college board. I'm sorry, but I'm sure he's told you by now, but his class is not doing the best, and if the students don't pass the exam, we'll be pulling the funding for next year. With the recent increase in teachers attempting to make their own materials, the email informed me that the college board would be keeping a closer eye on all AP Lang classes. I know he's a respectable teacher, but with his low passing rates, I thought I'd let you know, and so he didn't try anything he'd regret.
Oh yes, I'll certainly have a talk with him about that.
Of course. You have a good night, Mrs. White.
Thank you, you too.
Who'd you just get off the phone with?
The principal, J.P. Morgan.
What do you have to talk to you about this hour?
He wanted me to tell you that the college board is watching you to make sure that you're not doing anything irrational.
Why would I be doing that?
Your class is dying. You're on the verge of losing your funding. They know that teachers are trying to make illegal material.
I would have told you this if you would have given me time.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Hank and Marie are here, okay?
I don't care. This is your problem now.
Hey, Walt.
Hey, what are you doing here, Hank?
You know, I heard about a school not too far from here making their own AP test materials, and I thought I'd check in and see how you're doing.
Not great. I mean, my class is dying, and Skylar's been on my back about it.
Oh yeah, why's that?
Well, you see, to have a passing class with full funding, the class has to be 50% passing or above, and
I just haven't been able to obtain that for my class. It's very hard without all the test materials.
You know, that school I was talking about, it's got a 75% passing rate.
How's that?
They've been making their own essays, and you know it works, but until we catch you, so I want to stay away from that. But I'll see you later.
See you, Hank.
Yo, Mr. White, what's up?
Jesse, we need to talk.
About what?
Well, Jesse, my class is dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I need your help.
Doing what?
Writing essays.
Aren't those illegal?
Yeah, but listen, hear me out, okay? It is the only way that'll keep my livelihood, okay? And the stakes are high for you too, Jesse. You know how important it is to pass this exam.
I'll help you. As long as we split it 50-50.
50-50. Meet me in room B150 after school, all right?
Will do, Mr. White. Mr. White, what do you need me for?
Get in here, Jesse. Take a seat. Jesse, I need you here right now. We need to write.
Already?
Well, we need to write before my class dies.
How are we gonna get writing? I don't know how.
Well, listen, Jesse. We're not just gonna jump right into it, okay? We need to understand how and what we need for the prompt, okay?
Okay.
Well, yes, the student's writing obviously does matter, but you have to make sure that the prompt allows for sophistication, okay? You see, AP Lang prompts aren't just about responding to the immediate question, okay? It's about getting to multiple layers of the question, finding the different ways in which the question could be answered and why. It's about determining which answer is the best one, and if there are multiple ways to approach it, if the question is simply a question of opinion with no real justification or deep analytical thought available, there's no way that the students will be able to respond effectively. That's how the exams are written, so our practice tests must be the same way. After all, that's the entire point of this class. To learn and then demonstrate your ability to analyze complex situations from a position from which there could be many, and then clearly and effectively defend it with clear evidence and solid commentary.
So it's not just about answering the question. You have to go in depth as well.
And that is exactly what the problem everybody else is having. They don't understand this. It's analytical, okay? You need to go in depth. They approach it at face value.
It's not a one-sentence answer. It's a
No,
whole
it's not.
essay.
Exactly. You would have thought it, right? But apparently they're too stupid to realize it.
Well, let's get to writing, Mr. White.
Sure thing. All right, Jesse. I think we're finished writing this essay. Now we just have to figure out a plan to get it out into the masses and make some money.
I can just put it in my folder.
No, Jesse. What we're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to pass them out.
Pass them out?
Yeah, pass them out after school, Jesse. I know that sounds bad. Don't get mad. But you're gonna have to do that.
Why am I the one that has to do it?
Look, Jesse, we don't have a plan, okay? What you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to pass them out after class. Okay?
Okay. Jeez.
God, you're so stupid and ignorant, okay? And anyways, how are we supposed to get the MCQs out after this anyway, if we weren't supposed to pass them out? What's the plan, Jesse? Do you have a better plan, huh?
I don't know. Just take a picture of it, man.
God, you're so stupid! You can't just take a picture of this stuff, okay? They monitor the iPads. You've got to pass them out hand copy, okay? God, fine.
Great job, everybody, on your last prompt. That was actually the best average we've had, and yeah, it was good. Y'all have a good night. Class is missed.
See you, Mr. White.
Actually, stay here, Jesse. I need to talk to you.
Are you sure that you want to talk
Yeah.
here?
Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon, Mr. White.
I gotta go. No. Sit down.
Oh,
Hello there. Who might you be?
I'm Saul Goodman. I represent those who might be affected by the College Board. As you may know, the College Board has been monitoring schools more closely lately to an influx of AP Lang teachers creating their own resources for students.
So, what exactly are you doing here?
Well, I was looking around and I found an interesting room in this school, Mr. White. It's abandoned, small room that probably from when the school was much smaller. And I found the most interesting thing. There were papers, unofficial AP Lang practice prompts and essays, all handwritten. And Mr. White, funny thing is that the handwriting was strangely close to yours.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
You don't have to play dumb with me, Mr. White. I'm not going to report anything, not yet. But if you keep going like this, you are going to have to be more careful.
I'm not sure I'm following.
Mr. White, I guess you could call me a criminal defense lawyer. But when I was there, I saw your essays were good. I'm sure your MCQs would be great too, and there are a lot of students who could use work like yours. Now, the problem is, the way you're doing things right now, it won't get you very far. You will be caught very soon if you don't get help, and that's where I come in. There's a man named Gus Fring. He can help your situation, and I can get you in contact with him, and then you can write for him, but, well, I'm gonna need your full cooperation. He can distribute your work for you, and you'll get paid a good compensation too. Not only that, but he can get you a much more secure place to work, because right now, what you're doing is not very sustainable. Of course, if you don't take my offer, I do work closely with the College Board, and I'm afraid I'll have to tell them what I found.
So when can I meet this Gus Fring?
Thursday, 6 o'clock. Last time at the restaurant. Don't be late.
Studying and taught their purpose, you can create connections to analyze text. This is called the rhetorical triangle. Using the rhetorical triangle, not only will you get a 5 on your AP exam, you'll get a smile on your face. Use rhetorical triangle today.
Oh my gosh, Maybell, what are you doing?
Using Bible
Why are you doing that?
to study for AP Lang.
Why don't you do student online sessions?
I've never heard of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, your film up. Don't be like her. Instead, choose student online sessions, a much better alternative for your learning experiences. You get hands-on learning capabilities with the student online sessions, and it's just a lot better for you.
Don't believe us? Check out our statistics. Studies have shown that students that have joined the AP Lang courses with the students that have joined the Fiveable courses only increased a little bit of growth for passing rate on the AP test scores, but soon declined. Students that have taken the SOS they started out low, but the test rates continuously increased. Take that, numbers.
Grader, I approve these statistics to be true.
Well, you've got me convinced. I'm joining tonight.
Oh, didn't see you there. And to add more icing on the cake about the student online sessions, if you guys attend enough of them, you even get free donuts.
Who's this guy? It's Gus Fring. It's important, okay? I think he can really get us some good business. Where is he? Hi. 5 minutes of your time, please. I'm sure you know who I am. Saul Goodman told me about you, and he set up this meeting. Jesse and I, we make high quality essays, alright? And we need your distribution, okay?
Why should I help you? Your acquaintance is a student.
Because he does what I say. I teach him what I know. Look, I studied at Harvard for essays, and I'm teaching a high school English class, if that tells you anything. I'm overqualified. I know what I'm doing.
Okay then, $3 million for 3 months of your time, each. Welcome. It's state of the art. This lab was made for the sole purpose.
Sole purpose of what? Essay writing?
I'm sure this lab will be much use to you.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Should be able to use this, I'm sure. It'll come. Be really handy.
40 milliliters.
So, word of advice, just keep it down in here. Don't want to let anyone else know. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Look, Jesse, this is the essence of the English language. I mean, we have to understand the English language. It is vital to our livelihoods, okay? So we have to do this. And if we don't, then we'll lose everything. Everything, Jesse. All right?
Whatever, man. Let's just get to work. That was it. That was the one.
That was pretty good.
That wasn't just good. That was great.
Yeah! As you see, Jesse, sentence structure is vitally important to a good essay, okay? It has to be varied and it has to be structured. All right? The AP graders, what they look for is to make sure that it's fluent and coherent. They need to be able to read what you're trying to say. Okay?
But what about vocabulary?
Vocabulary? I'm glad you brought that up. That's some great initiative. All right? Vocabulary, you need it to know both the MCQ and how to write a good essay, okay? The MCQ, they use a lot of AP terms that you need to study, okay? A lot of that's what we've been going over. And in the essays, you need the vocab to both help you with your sentence structure and also just help elaborate on what you're trying to say better in a more intelligent and coherent way. All right?
Do you mind if I give it a try?
Sure thing.
You know, there's been getting essays around, and I think there's a super genius in town getting these things around, but I just can't figure out who it might be. I don't know. We've been searching all over the place, and I don't know who it could possibly be.
Yeah, I don't know. That's difficult.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, how has it been other than that, your business?
You know, we've been pretty caught up with this college junk, trying to get these teachers to stop creating their own resources, you know, losing a lot of money from the AP Lang exam.
Yeah, but you, as you said, there's a super genius in town. You know anything about that? Any leads?
No leads, man. We've been putting all our resources into it, but he's just too smart. We just can't find out who it might be.
Bet. Okay, I mean, that's cool. Good for you, man. Seriously.
Yeah. Thanks.
Walter, can we talk?
Sure.
Walter, come sit down.
What's wrong?
Walter, are you a drug dealer? No. Then you're the essay dealer, aren't you?
No! You caught me. Don't tell anybody. Skylar, please, you can't tell anybody.
I won't tell anyone, but only if you give me a divorce.
Why do you need... What? Come on!
How could you do this to me?
I did it for the family. Skylar, you don't understand. I would have lost everything.
You're putting everything at stake, everything we worked for.
Skylar, you have to trust me. I'm safe. I know what I'm doing. I have a lab, okay? A secret lab.
Walter, I don't care. I want a divorce.
Whatever.
Walt, we're not actually going out for drinks tonight. I'm taking you on a stakeout. I thought I had something interesting in your boring life.
Really? What are we staking out?
I'm onto somebody. A guy named Gus Fring. He owns I don't know if you know him or not, but he owns the chicken shop, Dos Pollos Hermanos. I don't know if you know him or not. He owns that, but there's an office building up ahead here. We think it has a lab in it, so we're getting that out tonight.
Is that it right there?
There it is.
Oh, I gotta use the bathroom really bad. Hank, go, go, go!
We'll do this another time.
Oh, go! Jesse, we need to talk.
What is it, Mr. White?
Look, now I need you to not freak out about this, okay?
Okay. What is it?
My brother-in-law, he's onto us.
He's what?
Yeah, he's onto us. And
you're telling me? How do you know he knows?
Now, don't get mad, okay? I need you to promise that you will not get mad about this. Okay?
Okay.
Well, I was at college board, and he asked me to go on a stakeout with him, and he brought us to the lab. And I had to create
You're telling me you brought him to our essay lab where we work?
Jesse!
How can you be so negligent?
No, I don't think you understand, okay? We need to make a plan now, okay? If he finds out that Gus is the leader of this huge essay operation, then we're screwed, okay?
Okay, let's figure it out.
Now, I think you know exactly what we need to do, okay? We need to get rid of Gus.
How do you plan on doing that?
I think you know exactly how I plan on doing that. We need to get rid of him. And we need to make a plan.
Walter, we need you. There's an ink spill at the lab.
An ink spill? Really? That's what you needed me for?
Back at the lab, there was a microphone that was planted. We know of your plans to get rid of me. Get on the ground. You're done. You're fired. And stay away from Jesse.
Or else you'll do what exactly?
What was that?
Or else you'll do what? If you wanted to kill me, you would have done it already. But you can't, because Jesse won't allow it.
He'll come around eventually. In the meantime, this will become a much more simpler matter. And if you come anywhere near us, I will kill your wife. I will kill your son. And I will kill your infant daughter. Stay away.
Skylar, we gotta go.
Walter,
Come on.
what's going on?
Look, you need to go to Hank and Marie's right now.
Are they okay?
Drive, go. That doesn't matter right now, okay? Okay, this is college board. There's a hit out for Hank Schrader. Hank Schrader, get his family into protection now. Jesse, meet me at the lab. We've got to take care of Gus now. What?
Walter, are you listening to the news right now? Gus Spring is dead. Was this you? What is going on?
I won.
And I said, that's not a camel, that's my wife.
That's a good one.
I have to use the bathroom. What's this? Walter!